just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Across the 40. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Dropping back, it's Singleton. Makes the grab, it's Strong. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Pump over the middle. It's Smith. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Here he goes. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. No chance to catch him there.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Fighting them off. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The sure hands. It's Webb. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. And he runs that about. That's a big gainer there.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They'll run it from the gun. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm.
Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Hokies.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some... Looking to throw it deep. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On first down, it's play action. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
I'm so used to seeing this guy just come in and block and try to open up holes. How about getting his hands on the ball? Tip your cap to the offensive coordinator for that call.
Now it's second down here. He'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Grabbed by the receiver. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. To throw, it's Sims. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. The Hokies will have 1st and 10 here. And now the handoff. And he's stopped after 84 yards, so 2nd and 6. Kirk, all these players aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment, this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in an Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
Play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Makes the catch downfield. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
21 on the play. That's a first down for the offense.
And through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback stats stack up. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quick pass, the catch is made. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
The Hokies line up with a first and goal. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. First and goal, handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. Back to throw. It's Sims. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Third and goal, try to make it on the ground. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. This offense really clicking.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. That'll put him over 150 yards today. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking to pass. It's Singleton. The sure hands. It's Brown. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
They'll hand it off. He picks up 9, so just short of the first half, second and 1. And the Yellow Jackets looking to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pitch made on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Wants to throw it. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and it's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Handoff to the back. He's got room to run. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Again, makes a second and medium. And the wideout goes in motion. Heading left after the handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency in this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Looking downfield, it's Sims. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That one moves the ball across the 40. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up the third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The Yellow Jackets will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Screen to the wide receiver. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. And the Yellow Jackets lining up here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Chris, this guy is having a career day, and we're only in the first half. 2 touchdowns. Here's a great conversion. This guy right now is playing in a zone.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Singleton. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Boy, they are not letting up from targeting this stud receiver. He has absolutely got to be driving this defense mad, and they nearly got another big one there.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Oh, almost intercepted. Big guy would love to have that one back. Couldn't quite hold on.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Trying for a 4th down completion. On the run, he'll let it go. But it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Back to pass. It's Sims. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hokies will kick this away to start the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up. And that one's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Hokies. Huge defensive score.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. Quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score. Virginia Tech 28, Georgia Tech 14.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's strong. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Yellow Jackets will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the Sauk were able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the option play. Breaks free. Picks up the first, looking for more. That's a big gain. Great decision to keep the ball and pick up the first down.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
And the Yellow Jackets begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Yellow Jackets looking to cash in this red zone trip. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the run, he'll let it go. Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Coach, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Single back takes the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Breaks an open space. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
You know, the outcut is a routine throw, but it really illustrates how much time the quarterback and receiver have worked on this route. Because the more you work on it, you can close your eyes and make this throw. But it's not easy if you don't put a lot of reps in.
Looking to throw. It's Sims. Pressure is coming. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And they've got the returner corralled. Begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Design quarterback run. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. It doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. The quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Looks right for a quick completion. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Yellow Jackets with 1st and 10 here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Makes a quick grab. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
As we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll try the option play here. Breaks into the clear. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Oh, he just missed his receiver there on 3rd and short. Now you got to think in the 4th quarter, 4th and short, you got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. That's a big hit at the end, but even with a fresh set of downs.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march.
Let's go.
And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
So following the touchdown, now the offense looks for the 2-point conversion to tie this game up late. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Yeah, I mean, here we are in the fourth quarter. It makes total sense to go for this 2-point play to tie this game up. Unable to execute and get it done, so now the pressure shifts to their own defense to come up with a stop to get the ball back.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. A handoff from the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. To throw, it's Sims. Caught by the receiver. The Hokies pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Set. Here's second down. Looking to chuck it again. Running back grabs it on a screen. Gets into space at the 50. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show and a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away, see what happens on this next down.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the fourth quarter. It's 3rd down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks free. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
And your Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets will take over. 1st and 10.
On the double.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looking deep for late game heroics. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. The pocket breaking down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? He brings him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain. 4th down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. Finds his target. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Singleton. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
Brings up 3rd down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Gets the ball up as in his head, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
4th down, he's throwing for it. Nice grab. It's Smith. No, he didn't make it. He stopped short on 4th down, and that could be a fatal blow to this offense. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Grinding away on the ground. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. That should be enough to secure the upset. This team came in the lower-ranked team intent on proving a point, and they've gone out and done that.
What a great way for them to close it out. And really, they played well the entire game and a chance for them to build some momentum. And for the loser, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. An opportunity to possibly still make a run and get in position for the postseason. Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just kneels down. Well, they need 8 yards on fourth down to keep this drive going. Back to pass. It's Sims. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. On the move now. Looking for a late deep shot. And the pass falls incomplete as time expires. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched 2 really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. 2 ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch. And now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That can be very interesting to their season.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.